Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to tonight's broadcast. Tonight's game features your Salette Lions facing off against the Westville Tigers. I'm Joseph Mackin, and I'll be bringing you the broadcast here tonight with my good friend Kevin Quigley. Kevin, how you doing tonight?
I'm doing great, hoping that Salette can rebound from their tough loss last night and take down the Westville Tigers. So just to give you a little recap on the records, Salette right now, they were in a 3-game win streak, but they're in a bit of a slide right now. They lost against Tri-County, and then last night they lost a really tough one against Milford. They were up for about 3 quarters, and then things just kind of fell apart in the 4th quarter. So that was the first game of the Watseka Holiday Tournament, which is what this game is part of. So hopefully they can rebound from that loss last night and come in for a win tonight. Westville right now won their first 2 games against North Vermilion and Tri-County. They lost against Milford, but then they won against Heritage. And then they lost their next 3 games against Georgetown, Ridge Farm, Hoopston, and Milford. So right now they have a record of 3-4, and it looks promising because they lost to Georgetown by 7 points, a team that we lost to by only 1. And then they also lost to Milford by 9 points, a team that we beat and then lost also by 9 points last night. So it looks like we'll be able to take these guys. So hopefully we can take them down tonight.
Yeah, Westville historically isn't a great team, and so I'm hoping that the Lions can get an easy win in here tonight, but I guess we'll see. Time will tell. I talked to Father Carlisle before the game, and he said the Lions are planning on running a man-to-man tonight, coming right out of it for defense, and then they might go to a 1-1-3 later on in the game. He expects that Westville is going to come out in a 1-3-1, something that we saw when the Lions played off against Tri-County, which it's not like we weren't able to break it, but we definitely had a tough time with it. But now with Steve in the game, he wasn't in the game, obviously, against Tri-County. So hopefully with him in the game, that changes it up, and it'll be a lot easier to break a 1-3-1.
A big key to this game is the first quarter, because that is by far Westville's highest scoring quarter. They've averaged 15.3 points in that quarter, and then their numbers just trail off after that. So the Lions really need to take the lead early and just have that momentum, which we are talking about. The Lions really play well when they have a nice lead. When they're clawing back, they just don't normally play as well.
Absolutely. So we'll get started here and announce the starting lineups.
Game 2 of night number 2 of action, featuring the Tigers of Westville and the Lions of Salette. Let's first meet the visiting Tigers of Westville. At one guard,
so starting here for Westville is number 3, Cole Maxwell. He's a senior. Also starting, number 10, Landon Jerez. Number 11, Will Terry.
At forward, a 6'2" junior, number 33, Camden Maddox.
Number 33, Camden Maddox.
Center, a 6'4" senior, number 40, Bryce Burnett.
And number 40, Bryce Burnett.
Ed Barney. And on the home side of the scoreboard, the Lions of Salette.
Starting for the Lions here tonight.
At one guard, a 5'8" senior, number 10, Stephen Deister.
We'll have captain number 10, Stephen Deister.
In the second guard slot, a 5'11" senior, number 11, Joseph Martin.
Number 11, Joseph Martin.
At forward, a 5'11" senior, number 22, Derwin Wilson.
Number 22, Derwin Wilson.
At the other forward, a 5'10" senior, number 24, Joseph DeArtolo.
Number 24, Joe D'Artola.
And at center, a 6'3" sophomore, number 32.
And number 32, Charles Prather. So those are the starting lineups here tonight. Let's see how the Lions perform here in the first quarter. Like you were saying, the first quarter for Westville is a very strong quarter for them. So I'm interested to see how the Lions are going to match up here tonight. Tip off here between number 40, Bryce Burnett, a 6'4" senior, and Charles Prather. Tip off goes to the Lions. Stephen Deister pushes it up the court to Joe Martin. Joe gets it to Steve. Over to Derwin Wilson. Back to Joe Martin. Good job reversing the basketball there for the Lions. Ball goes off of the leg of number 33, Camden Maddox on Westville, and so Lions ball here. Deratola with the inbound. Gets it to Steven Deister. Derwin Wilson with it now in the corner. Charles Prather dives for it. It'll be called jump ball.
Now that the Lions are getting their first possession of the game, I was going to mention that number 33 for the Tigers, Camden Maddox, is averaging 19 points a game. So he's probably the biggest offensive threat that the Tigers have. So it'll be up to Derwin Wilson to shut him down.
Let's see how Derwin does. Number 40, Bryce Burnett, really tall, so no problem getting the ball in there under the hoop.
Bryce Burnett's also, he's listed as 270 pounds, so that will be a lot of weight that Charles Prather's going to have to contend with down low.
Yeah, absolutely. The Lions not having the start to the game that they wanted here. It seems like they're kind of slow on offense, not able to break Westville's defense here. Westville up 2-0 right now. And then number 10, Landon Jerez, comes down and scores an easy layup. Lions are trying to work it now on offense again. We see Westville bringing that trap whenever they can, really. Those two players come up.
Right.
And so that's definitely preventing the Lions from doing what they want on offense. It'll be out of bounds of the Lions Westville ball.
Especially after that trap, the Lions seem to be having a lot of trouble getting a pass off and getting someone open to receive that pass. So a lot of the time, once they're getting trapped, the person with the ball is just sitting there, not having anyone to pass to for an extra second or two.
Landon Jerez gets another easy layup. 6-0 now, Lions down. Joe Deratola trapped again, gets it to Joe Martin. Joe puts up a shot in the paint, no good. And then Charles Prather tries one of his own, no good as well. Westville ball going the other way. Looks like Steve finally has a favorable matchup. His matchup, Will Terry, only 5'7", about Steve's height, so. Steve drives it in, nice pass to Charles Prather, who lays it up. And now Westville will be bringing it back down the other way. Nice steal there by Steven Deister. And Steve is fouled on the shot there, so he'll go to the line.
Tiger foul number 3, Cole Maxwell.
It looks like the Lions are leaving Charles Prather back at these free throws, so I wonder if that's maybe to try and help prevent against the fast break, which they really had a problem stopping last night against Milford.
Yeah, that would definitely be a smart move. Milford scored, probably close to 10, 12 points off of just plays like that could have been easily avoided by having somebody back there. So, yeah, hopefully that's the incentive there. Steven Deister hits both his free throws, so Lions only down by 4 now, 8-4. And number 10, Landon Jerez, runs into Joseph Deratola, who's called for a blocking foul.
Lion foul number 24, Joseph Deratola. His first, team's first.
Jerez gets it into Burnett. Burnett under the basket. Another easy layup. Joe Deratola gets it to Joe Martin. Joe dribbles in, over to Joe Deratola, shots up. No good, off the rim. Burnett gets the rebound. Number 11, Will Terry, bringing it back the other way.
It's probably too early to say, but I feel like a lot of this game is going to hinge on Charles Prather's ability to block out Bryce Burnett from making those shots down low.
Yeah, really, when he gets it down there, it's hard to stop him. And, yeah, I think you're right in saying that a lot of this game hinges on his ability to stop that. Good pass to Charles Prather, who puts it up and in. Good job by the Lions there to bring that pressure, trap him. And then they're able to steal the ball. Number 3, Cole Maxwell steals the ball from Steven Deister, brings it back the other way. And it looks like it'll be out on Westville, so Lions ball going the other way.
Checking in for the Tigers, number 20, Drew Witowski.
Joe Deratola gets it into Steven Deister. Takes it over the half-court line. Up to Joe Martin. Joe drives in, pulls up a shot. No good. Rebounded by number 11, Will Terry.
Ryan foul on number 10.
Got a foul on number 10, Steven Deister.
Team second.
I don't know if you're noticing it, but it just seems like Salette doesn't really have any energy right now in this game.
Yeah, no, not really. Well, let's hope that with the arrival of the Crazies, that changes. Crazies filing in here. Derwin Wilson gets it. Steven Deister the other end. That layup is good. So Lions only down by 2 right now, 10-8, with 3 minutes, 27 seconds left to go here in the first quarter. Number 33, Camden Maddox. We haven't seen a lot from him so far this game.
No, he has 4 points, but nothing to write home about.
Yeah, right. Steven Deister gets it off the inbound to Joe Deratola in the corner. Joe Deratola shoots a 3. That is good. Lions up by 1 now.
I think that might have been just what the Lions needed right then.
Yeah.
Just to kind of wake them up, put them in the lead.
Timeout.
I agree, but still, I mean, still looks like a pretty dry bench over there. Not a whole lot of energy going on. But again, let's hope that with the Crazy showing up, that changes. Coming out of the timeout here. It'll be Westville ball. Number 33 came to Maddox with it now. Guarded by Joseph Deratola and Derwin Wilson. Good trapping there. They get it over to Burnett. And then into number 20, Drew Witowski, who goes up and he's going to get fouled. So he'll go to the line.
Line foul on number 10, Steven Deister, his second, team's third.
First shot by Witowski is no good. Second is up, and that one is good. So tie game here, 11-11, with just under 3 minutes left to play here in the first quarter. Derwin Wilson searching for a pass. Tries to get it to Steven Deister, but... All right, well, Lions keep it. There was a little scramble for the ball there. Lions have it now. Joe Martin gets it to Steven Deister. Steve to Joe Deratola, wide open for a 3. Knockdown. Lions up by 3 now, 14-11. Westville trying to get something to go here on offense. Will Terry gets it, drives in, no good. Number 33 came to Maddox, gets the rebound and puts it back up. So Westville only down by 1 now. Lions on the other end of the court here. Joe Deratola gets it over to Steven Deister, to Derwin Wilson. Derwin under the basket, easy layup. Salette back up by 3 again. It's nice because we can just kind of like import fans whenever we want to. So like any dead atmosphere, we could just fill up with like 100 people and just have them start cheering for us. So number 33 came to Maddox, goes up and scores the bucket and draws the M1. He'll go to the line here to shoot.
22, Derwin Wilson, his first team sport.
Camden Max is just starting to show what type of player he is. That's, I think, back-to-back layups for him, and then and one as well. So he's just starting to get dangerous.
Very true. And on top of all of that, we see that the Lions are not doing as great with fouls as they were last game at this time. Lions have 4 fouls so far, whereas last game maybe they had 4 at the end of the second quarter. I don't know, but this is a lot. We're a quarter behind right now and have the same amount of fouls. So hopefully that doesn't mean anything bad going forward. Derwin tries to throw it off of the Westville player. Unsuccessful. Drew Wichowski trapped here by Eamon and Derwin. They break the press, though. Cole Maxwell, dribble, spin, move up, no good. And it looks like Joseph Deratola, he drew the charge there. He was on the ground for a little bit in what looked like a little bit of pain, but he's up now.
Cole Maxwell, his team second.
Steven Deister bringing it out here. Lions are going to run 5 out. Derwin Wilson gets it. Looking for a pass again. Number 33, Camden Maddox, has been doing a good job on defending Derwin Wilson.
Right.
That's the second possession now where he's been unsuccessful in getting the pass off. Joe Martin open for a 3, knocks it down.
Number 11, Joseph Martin for 3.
Cole Maxwell with it now, guarded by Joseph Martin. Maxwell looking to set something up, gets it to Landon Jerez. He drives it in, no good. Good move there by Joe Martin on the pump fake, and he's able to draw the foul. He'll go to the line.
The Lions have really been having trouble with, like you were saying, those traps. The Westville's just doing such a good job of sending 2 up to trap 1 lost left player, and they're just trapped up top without really anyone to pass to. So I don't know if that's going to, require something to be switched up just to get more people up and open for a pass.
Yeah, I don't know, but Landon Jerez on that last drive to the basket over there, looks like he hurt himself. He's standing over there by the stage. Looks like his leg's in a little bit of pain. He must have landed on it weird. I don't know if he has a cramp or what the deal is, but it looks like he'll be going to the bench.
In earlier action this evening, it was the Timberwolves of Cissna Park defeating the Donovan Wildcats 63-35. Looking ahead to action later on this evening, it'll be Illinois Lutheran taking on the host Watseka Warriors. Approximate tip-off time at 7 o'clock. In the nightcap game, the Chargers of Tri-Point taking on the Corn Jerkers of Houston area.
So Joe Martin here will go to the free throw line. Let's see if he can extend the Lions' lead. First shot is good from Joe Martin. Second shot up and away. No good. Number 11, Will Terry, tries to go for the rebound, and it'll go out of bounds off of him, so Lions will retain possession. Steven Deister gets it off the inbound. Over to Joe Martin. The Lions have been a lot better so far at getting those open shots since early in the first quarter. Excellent three-pointer by Joseph Deratola there at the buzzer.
That's 3 threes for Joe in just 1 quarter.
That's awesome.
He's on fire right now.
That's great. He's been playing amazing really all season long, and what a quarter from him so far. And like I was saying, the Lions, they've really been doing a good job of been, getting those open shots and just making their offense work a lot better, being able to break down the Tigers' defense. So let's hope that that continues throughout the rest of the game. Obviously, that was kind of a problem early in the first quarter.
Mm-hmm.
We weren't really able to get what we wanted on offense. And obviously, with Westville, first quarter being their most dominant quarter, we were down trailing by a decent amount of the first quarter. We were trailing. So let's hope that that changes here moving into the second quarter.
I think that part of that was also due to the offense that the Lions are running. There just seems to be no movement inside, like no one's really coming through. And so that worked this quarter. And what I'm afraid of is that Westville's going to – and I'm just afraid that Westville's going to catch on to that and maybe stop the Lions from getting those outside threes, which is really what the Lions, there's been maybe 4 threes so far, and that's really what's been carrying the Lions.
Early in the first, there wasn't really a whole lot of cutting going on from the Lions. It looks like we were getting that going later in the first quarter, so hopefully with that opens up some shot opportunities. Eamon Martin gets it down low, brings it back out. Steven Deister over to Joe Martin to Derwin Wilson, who loses it out of bounds. It'll be Westville ball going the other way. We see Loslett bringing that man-to-man press. And skims off the Westville hands and is back in Lions' hands now. Steven Deister dribbles into the paint. Eamon Martin, easy look to the basket, and he finishes, extending the Lions' lead 25-16. Number 23, Luke Johnson, tries to pass. No good, out of bounds. And Lions bringing it back down the other way. Joe Martin gets it to Steven Deister. Steve finds Eamon Martin. Eamon back to Steve again. Over to Joe. Derwin in the corner. Wide open three. Knocks it down. Excellent ball rotation here from the Lions. Able to get those open shots.
I think that ball reversal might be the key to beating this 1-3-1 defense that Westville's running, because when they bunch up on one side of the court to trap someone, if you can swing that ball really quickly, then they're not going to have time to get over to that open person in the corner like we just saw with Derwin having an open shot and making that three.
Right. So number 33 came to Maddox, misses his three, but he's able to recover and go in and score a bucket under the basket. Lions have it now. Eamon Martin open in the corner. He shoots the three, and that is good. This is going to kill Westville if this continues. They're going to need to change something.
The Lions shots are just on tonight, which is great. Last night we saw, the Lions lost by 9 points, and there were just so many shots that were that close to being in and just rallying out. And just the Lions are not having that problem today. Their shots are good. They are on point.
Yeah, absolutely. It was really frustrating last night. A lot of Steve shots and some of the other starters in the team, their shots were really close, but really we weren't, a lot of them were really close, but they just wouldn't go in. It's number 10, Landon Jerez, still out on the bench right now. He's a starter for Westville. He injured himself going in for a layup. It looked to me like he landed on his left leg a little weird. And so I don't know if it's a cramp. I don't know if he extended something. I don't know what the deal is, but he's out on the bench right now.
Number 3 for the Tigers, Cole Maxwell, has already committed 3 fouls in just the first half. So if he's an important player for Westville, then maybe he might foul out pretty soon, and then, maybe that'll be taking out a starter for Westville would be very good for the Lions.
Yeah, right. Westville puts up a shot. Number 40 under the basket, Bryce Burnett there. He's able to draw a foul, and so he'll be going to the line.
Line foul number
that foul notwithstanding, I thought that the Lions' defense up against Bryce Burnett was very, very good.
Yeah. First one, no good. Second one, no good as well. Lions get the rebound, so nothing comes from that trip to the line there. Joe Martin goes up, no good, gets his own rebound, brings it back out, swings it around. Excellent job there by the Lions. They've really been getting these ball reversals in. Wide open under the basket is Joseph D'Aratola. Gets it a little late. Joe Martin doesn't see him for a couple seconds. Joe D'Aratola, shots up, no good. Joe Martin gets the rebound, and he's going to be fouled. Fouls on number 11, Will Terry. His first of the game. So it'll be Lions ball out of bounds here. First one to Steven Deister. Sorry, pass to Steven Deister. Derwin Wilson shoots a shot from the corner, no good. The Lions, they've been really able to utilize the corner. You know, we've seen a lot of the three-pointers from there.
Even from Derwin, who, isn't a three-point shooter. He can shoot his threes, every now and then, and he's definitely on tonight, which is good for the Lions because that's essentially giving them 4 three-point shooters. And with Eamon in the game, really all 5 of their players are very dangerous from deep. Yeah. Joseph D'Aratola pump fakes and drives over and gets the pass to Steven Deister. Steve brings it in, floats it up, and gets a basket to go. Eamon Martin tightly guarding number 20 here, Drew Witkowski. Will Terry with it now. Gets it over to the corner. Number 33 came to Maddox, into Burnett, and then over to Witkowski.
Number 20, Drew Witkowski.
Who goes up and gets that one to go his way. So Lions lead by 13 now, 33-20, with 4 minutes and 30 seconds left to go here in the first half. Derwin searching for a pass, finds Eamon Martin at the top of the key. Into Joseph D'Aratola, puts up a shot, no good. Off the rim there, Westville rebounds. Number 11, Will Terry, bringing it back down. Will goes up, and he's going to get fouled. He'll go to the line here.
Lion foul number 24, Joseph D'Aratola.
That's Joe D'Artola's second foul. Right now, none of the Lions are in foul trouble. Steven Deister, Derwin Wilson, and Joe D'Aratola all have 2 fouls, but no one's at that magic number 3 yet. So doesn't look like anybody will be going to the bench quite yet.
Well, let's hope that doesn't change. Let's hope they stay at 2, because losing those players late in the game is obviously, as we've seen throughout the season, devastating. It can even cost the game. Some of those tight games that the Lions have played.
We haven't seen Salette get in foul trouble for the last 2 or 3 games, so hopefully they can fix that coming out of halftime and it won't be a problem.
The Lions definitely able to break this Westville defense so far here in the second quarter. Just an explosive shooting and just offensive quarter here for the Lions. They've been able to get their way on offense, and they have been able to restrict Westville, even though they've got some big players like Bryce Burnett, who, you sit him under the basket, and he's hard to deal with. They've been doing a good job of restricting their scoring here, and they've been doing a good job of capitalizing on those corner shots. So good effort here by the Lions in the second quarter. They started out, obviously, with not a whole lot of energy, but the momentum shift has been able to get things going their way.
Yeah, like you said, Bryce Burnett, he had an early basket, but since that, he hasn't made any points. He's only at 2 points. Camden Max, on the other hand, is already at 11, so he's definitely the Westville's just most potent shooter.
Will Terry's first shot is good. Second shot is good as well.
Checking in for the Tigers, number 2, Zach Russell.
The Lions are still holding on to an 11-point lead, so hopefully they can keep from jeopardizing that in these final 4 minutes of this quarter.
Let's see what they can do here. Derwin Wilson on the baseline, no good. His shot tampered with there by Westville. Steve drives in to Joseph Deratola. 3-pointers up, no good. Rebound, number 33 came to Maddox. Over to Zach Russell. And then down court to number 15, who I do not have on my roster, so I'm sorry I don't have his name.
It looks like his name is Ethan McMasters.
Okay.
He's 5'7" guard.
All right, well, Kevin has him, so we will, guess I'll look over there. McMasters, all right. Lions working the ball around here on offense. Steve with it in the corner to Derwin Wilson. Puts up a shot, no good. Gets his own rebound. Steve pump fakes, goes in, gets it to Derwin. Lions reversing the ball. Amen. Hits another 3.
That was great ball movement by the Lions, and that just led to a 3.
Absolutely.
They just need to keep doing that all night.
Excellent job. Joe Martin gets it in the way there of a pass, but it'll remain Westville's ball as it went out of bounds on Joe Martin. Westville gets it in here to number 2, Zach Russell. Eamon Martin defending here, number 20, Drew Wichowski. Westville works it around, shoots a 3, came to Maddox, no good. Joseph Deratola is able to come away with the rebound. He's definitely one of the Lions' more aggressive rebounders. He loves to jump up and pull that ball in.
And Laslette's been doing a great job so far with defensive and offensive rebounds. They've really been giving up no offense. They haven't been letting Westville get any offensive rebounds, being able to box out Bryce Burnett. And then they've even had a couple offensive rebounds mixed in there, too.
Number 33 came to Maddox, comes down and scores. Lions the other way. Steven Deister no good off the glass. Zach Russell bringing it down for Westville. Steve attempts to steal. Westville gets it to the corner.
Lions are still up by 12 with 1:53 left to play.
34, Quentin Bynum.
Looks like number 15, McMasters, tried to pass there, but it looked like the Lions kicked it out of bounds. Zach Russell with it now, gets it into number 20. Oh, tries to pass to number 20, Drew Wichowski, but the Lions are right there to intercept it. Lions working on it again here. Derwin Wilson with it now. Gets it to Joe Martin. Joe gets it to Derwin again. Over to Steve. Steve pump fakes, drives, kicks it out to Joseph Deratola, who goes into the paint, kicks it out to Eamon Martin. 3-pointers up, no good.
Joe Deratola, I think, has been the most important player in the game for the Lions so far. He's had 3 threes. He's grabbed several rebounds. He's played some very good D, and he just got a steal right there. And he's taking a charge, so he's definitely, I think, the most important player right now in the Lions. He's doing it all for them right now.
34, Bina with the foul.
Number 34, Quentin Bina, scores there from the Tigers. Joe Martin pump fakes, gets it over to Steven Deister. Steve over to Eamon Martin. Eamon to Joe to Steve. Steve gets it over to Derwin Wilson to Eamon in the corner. Derwin shoots it there, no good. Westville rebounds. Came to Maddox, gets it to Zach Russell. Up court, number 20, Drew Wichowski. Tigers working it around here. Russell shoots the 3, no good. Came to Maddox there for the rebound, puts it back. Clock ticking down here. Only 5 seconds left to go. Let's see what the Lions can do.
Joe Deratola is fouled right there with 2.8 seconds left to play for the line. Left to play in the second half.
Well, with 2.8 seconds to score, let's see what they can do.
Charles Prather subbed in for Eamon Martin after Eamon airballed his last 3. Coach Spacey is probably not too happy with him.
Yeah, but I mean, he's definitely hit his earlier, so.
At the end of the first
that might have been just you know, let him cool down because
Yeah,
you know he was
yeah.
probably really getting down on himself after doing that. So maybe it was for the better they just took him out and you know let him regroup
Yeah.
on the bench.
Well, the Tigers tamper with Derwin's shot there, so nothing comes from that last possession. The Lions going into the second half lead 36-28, so 8-point lead here for the Lions. Thank you for watching so far this first half, and Kevin and I will be right back with you after a short break to bring you some statistics. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to the second half of play here in this Salette Lions versus Westville Tigers game. I'm Joseph Mackin here with Kevin Quigley, and we'll be bringing you the second half of action. Kevin, can you give us some stats for the first half?
Sure. So the first quarter, the Lions came out really strong, which, like we talked about earlier in the game, was really important. They had 23 points against Westville's 16. And then the second quarter is much closer. Salette scored 13, and Westville had 12. And right now we're sitting at Salette 36, holding an 8-point lead over Westville at 28. The leading scorers for the teams, Joe D'Artola has 9 points for the Lions. All 9 of his points came from threes. And then Steven Deister has 6 points, and then Joe Martin and Charles Prather have 4 apiece. For the Tigers, number 33, Camden Maddox, is definitely proving his worth with 15 points. And then the next closest scorer is Landon Jerez, who has 4 points, but he got hurt driving to the basket, and he's been sitting on the bench for the entire second quarter, so I don't think he'll be coming back into the game.
Yeah, we talked early before the game started about Camden Maddox averaging 19 points in the game, and in the first half of the first quarter, it really just didn't really look like he was that type of a player, at least not for this game. I just wasn't really seeing it happening, but now, obviously with 15 points, just 4 points shy of his game average, and only halfway down the game, we've got a lot left to see from him. So let's hope that the Lions can bring that defensive pressure and stop him. The second half of play starts off favorably for the Lions. Out of bounds off Westville. Lions bringing it down the other way. Steven Deister to Joe D'Artola, over to Derwin Wilson. Lions working it around now. Steven Deister to Derwin Wilson. Derwin over to D'Artola to Joe Martin. Steven Deister shoots the three, no good. Again, that's another one of those close ones that just kills me to watch.
The Lions look like, with their offense, what they're doing, it looks like they have a lot more movement, not necessarily cutting all the way through, but just into the paint and cutting back out, which is drawing Westville just to clump together inside the paint and then opening up the outside for threes.
Yeah. Well, let's hope that this quarter here, this third quarter, we don't see the meltdowns that are so typical of the Lions in third quarters of playing here in this season. So far, I mean, a lot of the third quarters, the Lions just haven't been very energetic. That doesn't seem to be a problem right now, but then again, it didn't seem to be a problem against Milford. And in the last minute or so of the game against Milford, last minute of the third quarter against Milford, things sort of started to melt down. So let Lions starting the third quarter off really well. Let's hope they can finish it just as well as they're starting it.
And the third quarter is also Milford's worst quarter by scoring average, so maybe it might cancel out and the Lions will be able to stay in the lead.
You mean Westville's?
Yes, Westville, sorry.
Okay. Yeah, Milford, they have a pretty good third quarter.
Right.
Number 34, Quinton Bina, called for a travel there. Lions will get the ball. Pass to Steven Deister. Over to Derwin Wilson. Let's see if the Lions can get these ball reversals going. They were doing a really good job in the second quarter of reversing the basketball and getting open looks and open shots. So let's see if they can continue that. Joe Martin pump fakes, gets it to Joe D'Artola. Over to Eamon Martin. To Derwin Wilson in the corner. Wow. Excellent pass there by Joe D'Artola. He gets it way above his head, but he's able to one-handedly pass it over to Joe Martin there. Save him from going out of bounds.
With Eamon Martin in the game right now, like we were saying, we basically have 5 people who are all potent from 3.
Yeah. Joe Martin, another close shot. Hopefully some of the Lions shots start falling here. We've seen Steve and Joe both have really close ones. Steven Deister tips it away, but number 2, Zach Russell retains possession.
Timeout.
And Westville's going to call a timeout. So let's see what the Lions adjust here. Offensively, doesn't look like they've been able to do a whole lot. Obviously, we saw the 1-3 from Eamon Martin, but let's hope that we can continue to see some of those open shots appearing.
I don't know if the Lions will change their offense. It seems like it's been working so far. Maybe coming out of halftime, the Westville coach may have told his team something. Maybe they're just starting to put that into practice. But as of right now, it looks like it's working.
Yeah.
As long as Westville doesn't start spreading out and covering the arc, as long as La Salette can keep drawing them in, I think what we're doing right now is working.
Yeah, La Salette's just going to have to get into the rhythm that they were in the first half. As far as passing goes, they're going to have to get back into that offensive rhythm again. Ball inbounded here to number 2, Zach Russell. Bringing it up here, defended by Steven Deister. Crosses half-court line. Westville passing the ball around here. Cole Maxwell gets it to number 40, Bryce Burnett. Passes it to number 20, who shoots the ball there. That's Drew Wichowski, no good. And number 40, Bryce Burnett, goes up and gets the basket. It looks like, I think he was looking for a foul there, didn't get it. But he's able to get the basket. Cross-court pass, skip pass to Derwin Wilson. Goes up, floater, no good. Number 3, Cole Maxwell, is able to hit a jump shot there. Steve bringing it down the court to Derwin Wilson now. Lions working it around. Crazy's getting impatient. They're tired of watching the Lions pass it, so they want a shot take in. Derwin Wilson grants their wish and scores 2 points there for the Lions.
He had a nice move and then a really nice finish over the 6'4" center, Bryce Burnett.
Yeah, good job by Derwin Wilson. He's definitely been trying hard this game. He's had a couple threes, I believe, or maybe it's just one from the corner, but that was definitely one of the more clutch threes of the game.
That's also, I've just noticed, done such a good job with guarding down low without fouling. Jordan Artola, once again right there, just guarded against, the big men on the Westville shooting and, just keeping their hands straight up and not fouling, which is so important, especially as we get later in this game.
Excellent job by Amon there to steal the ball. Jordan Artola, three-pointer, no good. Number 2, Russell is able to get it down court here for Westville. Bina gets it to Russell. Russell working on his man. Drives inside. Trapped there by 3 different defenders. Bina goes up with the shot. And he's going to have a foul called. So he'll go to the line. It looks like that foul was on number 22, Derwin Wilson. That's Derwin's 3rd foul of the game. So we'll see what Coach Spezia does if he makes any adjustments. Bina's shot is no good.
In for the Tigers, 33, Camden Maddox.
Camden Maddox comes in for number 40, Bryce Burnett. Maddox definitely Westville's star player here. He's got 15 points so far in the game. Number 20, Drew Wichowski puts back the missed free throw. Joe Martin goes down the court, no good. Man, he had a nice look to the basket there. There were a lot of defenders, but rolled off the rim there. Russell passes to Wichowski, brings it down under the paint, under the basket, and he's able to score. So Lions lead reduced to 5 here, 41-36. Let's hope that we don't see another one of these third quarter meltdowns here from the Lions. They've had momentum really in their favor for almost the entire quarter. Steve pump fakes.
Even if that doesn't mean scoring, they need to at least stop Westville from scoring.
Yeah, right. And even, 5 points, they need to, I think, extend their lead if they want to at least feel like they're doing a good job and not get down on themselves. Westville bringing it down here. Russell gets it into number 20, Wichowski, who drives baseline and scores the exact same way he did last possession. Coach Spezia very unhappy here about that. He'll be putting Charles Prather in. And Steven Deister's going to be able to draw the foul. He'll go to the line to shoot. First shot is good from Steven Deister.
Number 2, Zach Russell, his first, team's first. Number 40, Bryce Burnett, in for the Tigers. 32, Charles Prather, in for the Lions.
Charles Prather is able to come in for Eamon Martin. Steven Deister shooting his second one. Second shot's up and away, and that is good. So Lions retain that 5-point lead, 43-38 here. A minute 53 left to play in the third quarter. Cole Maxwell bringing it down here for Westville. Burnett gets it in to number 34. Bina, Westville trying to work it around here. Burnett goes under the basket and does what he does best. Just kind of plays bully ball down low. Lions up by 3 now. Steven Deister with it in the corner, drives baseline. Hook pass to Joe Martin, drives in, shots up, no good. Fighting for the rebound here. Charles Prather knocks it out of bounds. It'll be Westville ball going the other way. Came to Maddox here, inbounding. Inbounds to number 3, Cole Maxwell. Wachowski over to Maddox. Over to Maxwell again. Into Wachowski, goes up. No good, but he'll draw the foul.
I do not agree with that call. The referee that called it, he was on the other side of the offensive player, and from what I saw, which was the side that the ball was on, that was completely all ball and just a slap by Joseph D'Artolo, so I do not agree with that call right there.
Yeah, the Lions, they have not been able to really defend the baseline very well in the third quarter. We've seen number 20, Wachowski, do that several times, just go down there and get easy baskets. And so with those free throws, the Lions are only up by 1 now. So let's hope that we do not see a repeat of last night's game here. The game's definitely tightening. Steve, pass to Charles Prather, no good under the basket. Wachowski over to Maxwell. Again, another, I mean, if Bino was a little bit faster, that could have been a basket there for Westville. And Wachowski does it again, scoring around Charles Prather and putting Westville in the lead for the first time since the first quarter. D'Artolo drives, Charles Prather shoots a shot, no good. Westville rebounds. And it'll be La Salette ball. Let's see if La Salette can retake this lead in the last 6 seconds here. Inbound to Steven Deister. Joe gets off a shot, no good.
At the third quarter, it's the Tigers of Westville 44.
So going here into the fourth quarter, Westville definitely has the momentum. They're up by 1 point now after the Lions have led them almost the entire game. So very frustrating to watch. It almost looks like we're about to watch another Milford game happen again. It's just now we've worked our meltdown from the beginning of the third quarter to the end of the third quarter is almost what it looks like now.
I think that maybe it's good that, they got out of the quarter as, they didn't take any longer getting out of the quarter because, they almost weathered the storm. Weathered the storm of that third quarter and getting out of it and, I mean, it's kind of sad to say, but only, being down by 1 point after the third quarter is, from what we've seen so far is probably a good thing. And now that they're in the fourth quarter, hopefully maybe I wouldn't say they can't get too nervous because it gets too urgent, but they do need to play with a little bit more urgency and just,
Yeah, I mean, they're going to need to get this momentum going back again. And I don't know. I mean, they were able to do it against Milford for a little bit in the fourth quarter, but again, we're going to need to see them put away Westville pretty well here to play up to what they should have played.
They just really need to stop number 20, Drew Wachowski. He's just been doing so well, scoring under the basket for the Lions.
And it's just simple defensive things that you can fix there that should be able to avoid that problem.
Durham Wilson looked like he had an open shot there, but he wasn't looking to shoot. He just passed right away.
Joseph Deratola here. Drives in, kick out to Joe Martin. Joe drives in again to Joe Deratola. Joe Martin gets it, pump fakes. Drives in, gets to Joe Deratola again. A lot of passing here from the Lions, but not a whole lot that's resulted in any open looks. Dylan Wilson gets it, and he'll be blocked out of bounds by Camden Maddox. His shot, so Lions will now try it again at another offensive look. Deratola to Durham Wilson to Steven Dyster at the top of the key. Steve finds Deratola. Durham Wilson now with it in the corner. Steve to Derwin. Let's see if the Lions are going to be able to get any more scoring going here. Joe Deratola steps into a three and knocks it down. That was a very necessary score there by the Lions.
Hopefully that just jump starts the whole Lions offense. Deratola's 4-3.
Oh, beautiful steal there, Steven Dyster, and beautiful finish under the basket. Lions back up by 4 now, 48-44.
That's 5 points in about 5 seconds for the Lions.
And this is exactly what we need to see. Like you said, we need to jumpstart our offense. Steven Dyster steals it. Looks like he'll step out of bounds, so it'll be Westville ball going the other way. But good, really good effort here by the Lions stealing these balls. Oh my goodness. Another steal by Steven Dyster. That's 3 in a row. All on back-to-back possessions. So
Steve he's really into it right now. He doesn't show up because he really barely ever shows any emotion on the court, but he just has to be in it the way he's playing right now.
Joe Martin gets it to Steve. Steve pump fakes, goes inside. Good pass to Derwin Wilson. Steve over to Joe Martin. Joe Deratola. Again, Lions working the ball around. Let's see if they can get any open shots here. Steve takes a 3, no good. Charles Prather fights for the rebound. Beautiful play by Charles Prather. He's able to take the ball and knock it off of Westville's player there. Looks like it was out on number 40, Bryce Burnett. So referees call it Lions ball. Durham Wilson gets it off the inbound. Lions working it around the arc again. Running their offense the way that they should. Pass to Durham Wilson in the corner. Joe Martin open for a 3, takes it. Bounce off the ring, no good. Man, I am really, it's just painful for me to watch all these 3-pointers. They're so close, and that would have totally fallen for us in the first half.
It almost seems like it's just that basket because, you know, when we were on the other side of the floor the first half, we were making everything.
I would agree with you, but I know that it was the same exact story last game against Milford. So
right.
I feel like maybe it's something about the way that they're playing. I don't know. Maybe it's just the way that they play in the second half. I don't know. Wichtowski drives, tries to do what he's done for the third quarter, doesn't get it. Maddox shoots a 3, no good. Fighting for the rebound here. Bina gets it, goes up, no good.
That was great D by Eamon Martin, and then I believe that push called on Bryce Burnett, number 40.
His first, team second.
So the referee blows the whistle and says that he doesn't want to hear
All right, so we apologize for that. We are having some technical difficulties. About a minute's gone by. There's now 3 minutes and 40 seconds left in the game. Lions are up 51-44. They've really just been coming back very nicely in this fourth quarter.
So as I was saying right before the technical difficulties set in, which we still do not know what happened, the referee blew the whistle and told one of the fans that he didn't want to hear any more from him. I guess that the fan had been arguing against some of his calls for the whole game. In the meantime, Joseph Martin hit a very clutch three for the Lions, extending their lead for them. Number 40, Bryce Burnett, goes to the line and decreases the Lions' lead to 6. So 51-45 is the score now. 3 minutes, 27 seconds left to go here. Eamon Martin's shot does not fall. Wichowski gets it to Maddox, who goes in and scores.
Lions lead cut to 4 now, but back down the court quickly in transition.
Let's see what the Lions can do here. This is a must-score possession for the Lions if they want to get that momentum going. No good for Steven Deister there, so they're going to have to stop Westville here. Maddox brings it down the court. Searching, finds Burnett. Over to number 20. Wichowski, who goes under the basket, scores and gets the M1. So he'll be going to the line now.
Lost left foul number 15, Eamon Martin, his first, team's fourth.
Got a sub here. Charles Prather coming in for Eamon Martin. Probably a couple different reasons. I mean, he airballed his three. Again, I mean, he probably, I don't know if it was a good shot or not. What do you think? Do you think that was a good shot?
It looked like he was open. Yeah, it looked like he had a good chance of making it, but
it was probably just to help him get out. I mean, he just committed a foul there as well. So Charles Prather in here. The Lions now leading by just 1 point, 51-50. Joseph Martin gets it from Charles Prather. Steven Deister. Sorry, Joseph Deratola is able to go in there and hit a three. He's been playing just phenomenal. 12 points so far here in the game.
His 5th three this game.
Excellent job here by him so far. Wichowski's trying to do what he's done, trying to drive the baseline. And as we see, number 34, Quentin Bina, is open underneath and scores. So Lions up by 2 now. Steve drives it in, gets it to Joseph Deratola. He pulls up a shot. That is good. What a game here from Joseph Deratola.
He's just carrying the Lions at this point.
And the referee calls it out on Joseph Deratola. He looks like he was, I don't know. He looked like he didn't think that was, I don't know. He looked like he was hoping it was going to be out on Westville.
Just kind of getting a little frustrated, but I mean, that's totally believable.
Yeah, yep. Maddox takes a look to the basket. Great inbound play there by Westville. So the Lions up by 2 now, 56-54. The Lions have been responding well from this scoring here by Westville. They've been coming down and scoring on their own. And we're going to have a timeout called here by La Salette.
This is a full timeout.
This is La Salette's highest scoring game of the season so far with 56 points and still a little under a minute and a half left to play. So hopefully they can broach the 60-point mark and then finish it out with a W.
That would be awesome right now. Obviously, Lions up 56-54 with just under a minute and 30 seconds left to go here. We'll see what they bring. Shout out to all of our watchers here who are watching the live stream on YouTube. Getting lots of comments there in the comment section. It's awesome. We always find it fun when you guys light it up and send stuff our way. So shout out to everybody watching. Shout out to everybody who's bringing amazing comments. Thank you for all the love from everybody who sending love to the broadcasters. We appreciate it very much. So the Lions will be taking it out of bounds here. Joseph Martin will inbound.
I'm assuming that that's so that they can give Joe D'Artolo the open shot, just because he's been shooting so well. I think that's probably why they switched it up to Joe Martin inbounding right there.
I would agree. I would totally agree. And it's a smart strategy here. Joseph D'Artolo with it. Over to Steven Deister, to Joe Martin. Derwin Wilson with it now. Lions running down the clock. Let's see what they do. Both teams definitely out of the foul trouble situation, so everybody's got fouls to give.
Timeout.
And we've got a timeout called here by Westville. So it'll be Westville ball coming out of the timeout with 56.4 seconds left to play here in the game. Lions up by just 2 points. So we'll see how they do.
And once again, we're into another Salette nail biter. They just can't seem to win or lose by a big margin. They have to take it down to the wire.
Like I said last night, that we could literally be playing like 5th graders, and we would still find a way
to win or lose by
like 1 point. Yeah.
It was Cisna Park defeating Donovan 63-30.
But luckily, Coach Space, he loves to always tie up. So whenever we're playing any sort of, whenever the team's playing any sort of, games in practice, he loves to tie it up at the end. So even if it's JV on varsity, he'll find a way. Like somebody will reverse the basketball well, and he's like, yeah, great job. Give him 8 points. You know what I mean? He'll just inflate the score just to put the Lions, just to give them late game situations like this. You know what I mean? And so I think they get a lot of practice off of that, which is good for them because they seem to be in the position a lot. Westville inbounds here. Number 2, Russell with it. Gets it over to Maddox. Over to Cole Maxwell. Bryce Burnett with it. Let's see what Westville does here. This will be an interesting possession. Wichtowski driving baseline, passes it over to Maddox again. Number 3, Cole Maxwell shoots it. Number 40, Bryce Burnett's there to put in the rebound.
That shot was in and out. It's just very fortunate that the Lions, if they're going to give up points, it was much better to sell for 2 right there than have had Westville make that 3-pointer.
Yep. Steven Deister gets it. He drives, and he's going to be fouled. And he's the type of player that you want at the free throw line in a late game situation where you got a tie ball game.
Tiger foul number 2, Zach Russell. His second.
Joe D'Artolo is going back to the Lions' end of the court to defend.
First free throw is good by Steven Deister. So Lions up by 1 right here. Let's see if the Lions can extend that lead. They do. Lions up by 2 points here. 17 seconds left to play in the ball game.
Clutch free throws by Steven Deister. Not letting the pressure getting to him and switching both of his free throws to put the Lions up by 2.
Excellent save there by Joseph D'Artolo. Back into the hands of Westville. Got a timeout called before the timeout.
That timeout called before the shot, I think you mean.
Yeah. Wait, what did I say?
Timeout called before the timeout.
Oh, did I? Oh, my goodness. Ugh. Well, that was a, yeah. Well, timeout called before the shot, so no shot there.
Westville.
The Lions they cannot foul in this situation.
No.
They just need to get their hands straight up, and with 1.9 seconds, it's going to be very hard for Westville to get a shot up. So as long as they can keep from fouling and sending them to the line, they should be able to win this game.
So, again, 1.9 seconds. No reason to foul here. Both teams have fouls to give. Only 4 fouls here from each team. So we'll see what each team does. So coming out of the timeout here, it will be Westville ball. Westville ball. Cole Maxwell will.
Father Carlisle calls a full timeout for the Lions. And
Yes.
they've added some time to the clock. There's now 3.5 seconds left, which is, a lot more time for Westville to get a shot off.
So Lions up by 2 here. Father Carlisle calls timeout. I guess they want to talk stuff over. Coach Bezia instructing the players here on kind of how to close this one out.
The Lions right here with a win would snap a 2-game win streak and put them at 1-1 for the Watseka Holiday Tournament so far. I think just having, been around these players before and after the games, they really need a win.
I'm a little confused right now because I'm seeing Watseka players are like really into this game. Or sorry, Watseka students are like super into this game right now. I don't know which team they're going for. I'm just a little confused.
Yeah, I'm not sure.
Cole Maxwell slaps the ball, gets it in, puts up a shot, no good, and that'll finish off the game. La Salette able to close this one out, 58-56. What a game! This feels good because this is like the opposite of last night.
Right. Westville's position that they're in right now, that was us last night. Getting so close, and then just, giving, letting the other team take the win.
Absolutely.
Lucky for us,
Yeah.
We're on the winning side tonight.
Yeah. So Lions come out of this one here. Excellent win here by the Lions. Excellent effort from all the players, especially Joseph Diaratola. What a game here from him. He had 14 points in the game. So again, excellent job by the Lions here. They are 1-1 in the tournament right now. So let's hope that that they can continue to win. We're not quite sure who we're playing yet on Saturday. That's to be announced later on. So just check out our website for updates on that. Until then, we'll be signing off. So be sure to join us on tomorrow for whenever the game is. Check our website for updates on that. Thank you so much for watching. I'm Joseph Mackin, signing off here with Kevin Quigley. Have a good night.